Hello, my name is Marc Farssac and I'm the developer of a Snore Partner, which I'm going to present you today, July 26, 2016. Snore Partner is an app for all of us. It's an app for those who want to know whether they snore or not. It's not a medical device, but it's an app also for those that for healthy reasons want to know a little bit more about their snoring. It's an app also for partners who want to know how much snoring is taking place in the room. And finally, it's an app for snorers who want maybe to disturb less their partner. The first thing that we see here is in the main screen, there's a short explanation or maybe long explanation about the different functionalities of the app. It works in airplane mode as well, so you don't have to worry about radio frequency while you're sleeping. The app will connect with the service when you wake up and touch the phone. There's an explanation here as well about the option that you can move the phone when you are awakened, and you can track that on the day after to know whether you were awakened because of the snoring or maybe it was because of a different thing. There's an explanation here about the many different settings that the app offers, and you have here as well an explanation about the possibility to share any of the apps of the app. Last but not least, you have also the option to share the app with your friends and family. So the first thing that we have to do is to choose which mode we want to use, either the partner mode or the snorer mode. We will start with the partner mode and we will tick here just to be informed of news from Snore Partner, discounts and newsletter. The first thing is that we log in with our Google account and then we jump to the partner mode where we are welcomed with a short explanation about how it works that we can read or we cannot. So here we see three figures. The first one is the snoring number. So this 5 here, it means that last night I have snored 5 times. Here we can see as well how many snores have taken place in the last 10 minutes. This is something that we can adjust as well through the settings, and we can check how much snoring took place in the last 10, 15, 5 minutes, wherever we find more interesting. When we click on top of the figures, we will be presented with a graph showing at the different hours of the night how much we were snoring. The same thing we can do on a minute basis, and we will see every single minute of the night how much the snorings took place. Of course, there is also an option to purchase more ads, which in case that they are annoying to you, you can purchase, or you don't have to if you find them interesting. Now, we will go back to the snorer mode. The snorer mode, it's a little bit more complicated, but well, let's have a look. We have many more possibilities. We are also welcome here with a screen asking what type of a snorer are we, what worries us. So we are presented here about 3 profiles, 3 types of users, whether we want to snore less, whether we want to disturb less, or whether we want just to track our snoring. There is more information for each of the cases in case that we need it. And last, we have the main screen. This screen offers information about many different parameters that incredibly are there when we are snoring. So how much information is there when we are snoring? So the first thing is how many times have we snored? How many single times? Then we have here when was the last snore? So we can also look at the phone and see, oh gosh, I have been waken up because of the snoring because it was 10 seconds ago. Who knows? Information that you have and you can use if you want. And here you have as well how many snorings were before. Well, there's a lot of detail that I'm not going to go into it. I just want to present you with the different options. So just like blue, snoring, this orange, yellow tells about cycles. What are snoring cycles? Well, it's not the same if you snore 5 times in a night than if you snore 5 times one after the other. 5 times in a night, one each hour, that's one thing. But 5 times in a night, one after the other, can wake up your partner. So cycles are the number of times you start and stop snoring. And blue is, yeah, how many times you snore. Then we go here into these 5 colors. I think in the display we don't see it very well, but yeah, unfortunately, I think so. But okay, what we have here is the sound level of our snoring, and we have the snorings classified into 4 different levels. So very weak, weak, loud, and very loud. And we can see that as well in graphics, as I'm going to present you. Here we have another important, interesting information which tells about the inspiration expiration rate. Because snoring takes what? 4 or 5 seconds. That's it. But how much time is there between two snores? Because this could tell about our frequency, our snoring frequency, about our breathing. So you can track here, oh, excuse me, we can track this information here as well. So we see how many snores are longer and shorter, and even at what time of the night they take place. Finally, here we have settings for warnings and also for warnings on wearables. Well, as I said, this is a very short introduction, although I'm speaking already 6 minutes. But I think if you want to know more, you have just to download it and try it, give it a try. The nice thing is that everything is very well, oh, excuse me, everything is, of course, explained in this drawer. And, oh, I didn't forget it, but I want to tell you about the details of each one of these subscriptions. The first one, the blue one, is the free subscription. So we can use this information for free. Yeah, just for free. Just watching some ads from time to time. And here what we see is what I said. Snore number, when took it place, and well, just download it and give it a try. If we click on top of it, then we are presented with a graph. We see always a demo graph in case that we are not subscribed. Oh, another advertisement. And here we see as well the same on a minute basis. So we see real how many snores, how many times did we snore. Now if we go into the cycles, we find similar information for the cycles, which by the way, this information is only available if you subscribe. But if you subscribe, that costs you less than 25 cents a day, so about €2 per week. So I think less than a beer. Here, if you go, there are much more details about the loudness of your snoring. We can see here as well our snoring, but in this case, how much time. I just downloaded Mobile Strike. No, sorry, not now. And as well, how loud our snoring was, when was louder, and so on and so forth. So yeah, as I said, if you want to go into all these details, just download and install the app. You will find very much interesting information about you, because every case is different and every snorer is different. And well, yeah, just give it a try. Give it a try. Interesting here as well. Well, here we can see how many times our snore was long, how many times was shorter. So that green bar, it says most of the times it took less than 10 seconds to snore. But here there are some cases when it was longer. So eventually, who knows, I'm not a doctor, that could be related to sleep apnea, but that's something I don't know. Then we have some more detail here as well. Have some more details here as well. A little bit more of resolution. It's the same information than before, but with some more details. And last but not least, this is my preferred, I love it. Here we see every single snore, how long it took, how long was our breathing between two snores. And we see it all night long. Well, yeah, that's what we see. Of course, we have for each of them, now I'm going to choose this one. We have settings that we can adjust. So settings are to say when we want to be warned. So because at the end, we can do two things with this app, right? We can monitor our snoring, but we can be warned. And we can be warned when we want to be warned. And for example, we want to be warned when we are disturbing our partner, right? So if we are disturbing our partner when we go to bed, so maybe we want to be warned when we go to bed and then snore freely and happily the rest of the night. So that's something that we can track with the app, and we can track with the Snore Partner, because yeah, every partner has a snorer and every snorer has a partner. So that's why this app is for both of you. A lot of details, a lot of information, and I think I'm not forgetting anything. Just you can just read about them. You can just subscribe. As I said, costs less than a coffee, and you help this project continue moving on. And here as well, you have details about me, who is Marc Farssac, the developer of Snore Partner, and presented to you on July 26, 2016. Thanks very much for listening. Happy snoring. Bye-bye.